Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's Carmen here, and I want to talk today about something that I feel is absolutely not okay, and what's becoming more prevalent and happening more and more in our wellness industry. And I'm talking about the health coaches, naturopathic doctors, functional medicine doctors, people that are advocating for care outside of the conventional system, and conventional doctors as well. We are seeing extreme burnout on all corners. And, this is something that I've been watching for years since I got into the health coaching space back in 2008, 2009. I really don't say I was a health coach until 2009. If you want to say following a practice that was put into place and had a system, 2010. But I have actually even seen, looking back, myself going down that same rabbit hole. And it started very early on in my career because of the excitement and the passion I had to help others. I learned very quickly that I only had so much time in a day. Not everybody wanted to take care of themselves the way that I felt like they should be taking care of themselves to get the results that they wanted. It was a vicious cycle and a circle that I was stuck in, just round and round, the same thing. Every time a client would come to me sick, I would try to help them and guide them and give them resources and send them in the right direction. And a couple of weeks into the relationship, I would notice that they were getting fatigued and more exhausted, frustrated than I was getting frustrated. And the relationship was not strained. It was just me and my client trying to figure out, what are we doing here? What can we figure out? What can we do differently to see better results for you? And then I realized that I was also experiencing the same types of feelings. I was getting more tired. I was getting more fatigued. The start of adrenal problems happened for me then. My thyroid started slowing down even more than it already was. And this was all centered around what was happening in my business. And please, if you're on right now, say good morning. I can't see anybody. I don't see any names popping in. But let me know if this sounds like something you're experiencing or something that you've been through. I'm sitting out on my porch today listening to the birds and being ever so grateful that I have learned this lesson, long ago, that if we don't care for ourselves as wellness professionals, what we do with our clients is it's a reflection of how we're caring for ourselves. So when I started to talk to my clients even more about how, they needed to just relax and see stress differently, I realized I was talking to myself. In that same moment, I was telling myself the same thing, and should be listening to my own advice. So if you were looking around at all of the coaches and doctors and people in the wellness space, conferences, summits, events, all of these things that we're submerging ourselves in, and you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing, which is wellness practitioners, coaches, and doctors in the functional medical space, also the conventional space, but we don't see them as often out in our world, right? And you see them tired and circles under their eyes and gaining weight and hormonal imbalances showing up in the bodies of people who are hormone experts even. It's not because they don't know what they're talking about. It's not because you don't know what you're talking about or what you're doing. It's because we are more than likely caring for others more than we are caring for ourselves. Good morning, Linda. Good morning. And I will be pinning the student call for 12:30 today, by the way, Linda, in the student page. We are having our call today, 12:30. But I just want to encourage you all to get really present in your business right now. And it doesn't matter what your position is, if you're still getting a certification, if you are someone who is burning out in your brick and mortar practice and want to be practicing more efficiently and doing things differently so you can get your life back, and you want to get rid of that so-called imposter syndrome where you're walking around getting sicker while the people that you're working with might be getting more healthy, or they may be a reflection of your own health and your own problems in your business. Good morning, Abra. Then I want you to get really present, and I want you to take a look at how you're running your business. And this is for anybody. Again, this is not just for health coaches. This is about all wellness practitioners in the space of health and wellness, driving themselves into the ground, trying to help other people. And one of the other things I see that this is coming from is also, and I'm sorry for wiggling my phone around, but my computer is charging, so it's on my phone today, is that without a system, without a process, without a method put in place, we are literally, we are, whoever is experiencing this is spinning their wheels every day trying to figure out how to make things more efficient so that within the first hour or two of work, they're not starting to feel that panic and that, that adrenal surge of stress and wondering how to manage it all and pushing things off to the side and wondering how they're going to make dinner for themselves and their family and all the things that come with that. Guilt, low confidence, frustration, and hopelessness. Then you top that off. The icing on the cake is going, now I don't feel good. It's the end of the day and I have nothing left for my family. So we are not imposters. We are not frauds. We know what we're doing. We have all of the knowledge that we need to help other people. But I truly believe the things that are getting in the way are that we don't have that system in place that works with every single client. We don't have a system, a process to teach groups and talk to people. We don't have a system of onboarding patients and clients effectively. So we're reinventing the wheel. We're depending on people to read our minds about what we need, right? So in my opinion, the most effective, efficient practice for a practitioner, 2 ways to do that. Hire a health coach that can come in and process them through a system that works, step-by-step system, or learn that system for yourself until you can afford to bring a coach in and be more effective and efficient that way. Yes. Yes, thank you, you guys. Yeah, Linda, right? Absolutely. And Becky, yes, cautionary thoughts. And my dog Lucky's going to join us right as I'm about to wrap up anyway. And then the other thing is this, is that we do not have to be perfect in our own health, in our own space to help other people. But if we are helping those clients or those patients to the detriment of our own health, then that is the problem, right? That's the problem. So this morning, before I wrap up, just to let you know, I had a very busy first couple of days of the week. And this morning I went for a walk. I did a workout. It was only about 12 minutes long, which I try to keep them short. Good morning, Shirley. I don't have my glasses on. Good morning, Shirley. Good morning, Tracy. And then I came inside. I got some laundry done, and I made a giant cast iron sweet potato casserole. And right in the middle of prepping that, I actually was setting things to the side and went, you know what? I can finish this later. I've got to answer. Nope, I'm not going to answer that email. I'm going to relax. I'm going to stay present. I'm going to do the things that feel good to me. I'm going to nurture myself. I'm going to take care of my space. Then I'm going to take care of work. So that is a process. Yeah, Linda's saying hi to Lucky. It's a process, you guys, of learning, unlearning old habits, learning how that, no matter what, there's never going to be enough time in a day. So a system in place is going to help you to take better care of yourself, your clients, or your patients if you're a physician. And nothing is worth your time. Nothing is worth your health. Not spending time on other things that are not feeding and nurturing your soul. So anyway, my action step for today was to take care of myself this morning, to be present for myself. And I'm asking you to do the same thing. Also, join me on Thursday. I'm doing a webinar. It's a mini webinar. I'm going to talk about how this can actually save you time to have a system and a process in place, working with one-on-ones and groups. And it doesn't matter who you are in this space. If you're a doctor, you're a health coach, it doesn't matter. Reiki master, massage therapist. We all struggle to build businesses. Every single person started in the same place. So you're not losing momentum by taking care of yourself. But you may be losing that momentum and that method, or if you don't have a method in place, that progress forward if you get frustrated, confused, and your confidence drops as well. So take care of yourselves today, you guys. Get present. Figure out how to make this work for you. Again, you want a business that works for you and not one that you have to work so hard for, no matter where you are in the space. I'll put the link below if you are a member of the Mastery Group or you're a student. It's under the events to join on Thursday. And I just want to encourage you to take some deep breaths for yourself today, because whatever you do inside and internally for yourself is projected into the clients in the world that you live in. So if you're feeling stressed and your client seems stressed, look at yourself first. If you are tired and your clients seem tired, look at how you're sleeping and see how you can better, adjust how you're working with them as well. Okay, all right, before I wrap up, let's see who's talking this morning. Yes, many bad habits, old habits that need to be broken. Look how far away I'm holding my phone, you guys. I don't have my glasses out here, so I'm literally like holding it way out here to read. Hi, Holly, good morning. Shirley, as always, I needed to hear that this morning so much as I rush in 100 directions. Thanks, Carmen. You're welcome. So let's do this. Let's rush in one direction at a time. And then if there's, 89 directions still left that you haven't rushed into by the end of the day, they probably weren't important in the first place. We have a tendency to, do the things that are most urgent in front of us, right? An emergency is the only thing that's an emergency. And, we will take care of what's most important in front of us. So keep your eyes right in front of you. Don't look beyond, stay present, and only do what feels manageable for you today. Thank you so much. All right, you guys, visit me at theinstituteforfunctionalhealthcoaching.com. And if you want to talk to me about how to get into the school or you want to work in my mastermind, send me an email, carmenhunterhealth@gmail.com. Have a fantastic day.